How's it going? Come over today to do the oil change that this big sucker needs. Waiting on it to finish up. The oil plug in this is a little bit different than what I'm used to. That's the plug right there. It's got a 3/8 inch ratchet hole in there. Pretty slick. It's a good way to keep you from over tightening it too. But I'm waiting on it to finish draining now. While I'm waiting, these came in today. These are, well, actually they came in yesterday and I'm just getting to them today. They're these, I don't have the fancy scissors that my neighbor carries, but these are the, I guess, resistors that I need to put in line with the headlights to get them to stop blinking like they were. That's the end for the Dodge headlights, the bulb itself, and that's the end for the piece that's supposed to plug into the bulb. So technically you could plug it into itself. Not that that's going to do any good or not, but got both of these sent to me for free with an apology about not asking or sending them out in the first place. Nobody knew. I'm sure some vehicles need them, some of them don't, and if they're selling any of these at all, which I'm sure they're selling a bunch of them because they're nice lights, they're probably not watching to see who might need the resistors and who does. Well, looks like it's through draining now. So, well, no, it's not either. Yeah, it's close enough. I can plug it up without leaving a bunch of dirt in there. Fun part on this one's going to be changing the oil filter. Still not taking that out yet. Wait till you see where it's at. Oh. The more I work on this truck, the more I hate Dodge. Saying this was a poorly planned machine is a huge understatement. And the bad thing was, I think this is what, the third gen, with it being a 2006. So they've had plenty of time to address this issue and just haven't. Look how nasty that oil is. I mean, it's black. Of course, I ran seafoam through it too, so I'm sure that helped knock some of the black off the inside of the block too. But I don't know what kind of oil they had in it before, and I think I'm right at time that it needed to be changed anyway, so now it is. Well, it's emptied out anyway. Now, I'll let you guys decide. He handed me these to take the oil wrench off with, or to take the oil off with. This is the one that I just bought. Basically, it's a pair of vice grips that's supposed to reach in there and get it. Now, before I even attempt doing this, because I know I'm probably fixing to start cussing, up in that hole is where the oil filter is. You can probably get to it through there going over the frame, but it's in the tightest of holes. So this is probably fixing to be fun. Needless to say, if I start cussing, I'm gonna have to mute the video. Oh, doggone it, what's that plug? Good thing is all I gotta do is loosen this sucker. And I can put it back on, the new one back on, plenty tight without. Get in there. I hope this is the oil filter. There's a wire right in my doggone way. It's making life fun. Okay. Now it's mocking me. Doggone it. Not sure what in the heck that wire is, but it's all in the way. So that's not going to work. And I'm doubting this will either. That one got it, but holy crap. Wish engineers would have to do this crap. I was fixing to get mad. Thought I pulled off one of the gas filters instead. Whew. Now, put that big sucker up there. I'm not sure. I think that one that was in it was a Wix filter, which they're good filters too. Nope, Napa. 27620. Alright. Now, I usually don't charge my filters, but being that this one is up in that tiny little hole that it's in, I'm going to charge these. Charge this one anyway. When I say charge, I mean dump some of the oil into the filter before I try putting it up in there. Oh, and this thing's just soaking it up as fast as I can pour it in. Alright. Stop draining from there. Get this out of the way. This is where what Mr. Michael calls me being ham-fisted comes in handy. That's normal hand tight right there. And that's a quarter of a turn. Now, got my headlights to do. I've also got a trailer brake to put on. Now, according to him, we got to have a trailer brake for his trailer. There's just no question. So I decided I've got to have one, and I'm not doubting him, but if I got to have one, I'm going to have one that I like, that goes in the spot that I choose. Keep that handy. This is the actual controller. This is made by Hopkins. If y'all know anything about this stuff, feel free to comment on it. I'm not sure what this S is for, but you got the up and down buttons to increase or decrease the brakes, and then you got this for your manual control. But this one is digitized. Got this little LED display, and all the bigger it is, I was wanting to put it up under the radio in that little space. This will fit in there just perfect. This is called the Insight, and just so that all the shrouding and everything is off of it so you can see, that's all the more there is to that LED display. It's about 1.25 inches, almost 2, somewhere in that area. Got this little solar shroud, which I won't need if I put it up under the radio, and then this little jewel clips on the back of it, just like an electrical, and it snaps in to the controller box. Controller box is right here. So actually this is like a 3-piece kit. This piece, the manual controller, and the tiny little display, all hook into this box right there on the end. Not sure if you can see it real well. And then you hardwire in the piece that plugs into this 4-prong plug. I think I've already got a trailer brake on this truck. I should have, especially as many 7-pin connectors as this sucker's got on it. But I'm going to keep all this stuff together right here. But that's that. Now that I've got it all buttoned back up, I drop this sucker down and proceed to dumping the 3 gallons of oil in it that it needs. I've already got the hood popped. Tell you what, if it wasn't for him having this lift over here and already having built his shop, I'd be lost. Because most of this crap wouldn't have gotten done, especially since it's been raining as much as it has. I've never gotten most of the stuff that I've gotten done in the past 2 months done. So when he needs something and takes the time to actually ask for it, I'm all about helping him out with whatever. Now, I know he's got a filter. I used it before, but I don't remember for the life of me. Yeah, see? Napa Pro Select 27620. What do you do with this trash can? There we go. Still ain't found his oil. Ah, here we are. Huh? That's not gonna work. If I get to use the big horn one, I don't care. I don't usually use a filter, or a funnel rather. This is the good stuff. Tell you how cheap I get. I might not be the only one, but when I finish emptying it out, Turn this sucker up and let it sit there upside down to drain all the rest of the oil out. I'm getting every drop that I paid for, especially as much as this stuff costs. And this is, I think it was like $2 more than Rotella and $6 more than the Dello. Of course, the Dello wasn't synthetic. This stuff is. This is 100% synthetic. Yeah, when it costs that much extra, I'm getting every drop out of them cans. And anybody that has known me for any amount of time at all knows I'm just that cheap that I'll do it. I hope these 3 gallons are all it needs. What the internet says, but the internet's told a bunch of stories in the past, so wouldn't surprise me any if I had to get more to put in it before I could fire this stupid thing back up again. Ooh, that's dark brown. I've ever seen it like that. I mean, it's golden when you get it thinned down a little bit, but when it's coming out in a big old steady stream, it's dark brown. Not used to seeing that. I'm used to seeing it golden, gold colored the whole way through. Alright. Set that one up to drain off too. Now, while that's doing that, I believe there's the end of the plug. Oh, this will be easier than I thought. Why did I do that? An idiot. Make sure it's all nice and neat. Do the same on the other side. Where I had a problem was I actually pushed these two together. There's a little tab right here that you have to push to unlock it. And it's not a very easy tab, which is a good thing. And this side's going to be a bear because I got this stupid filter right in my way. Oh, okay. Do still have to work around the filter, but oh baby. one on this passenger side actually is actually in the fender. It's not right out front and center like everything else is. So actually it's a little easier to stow away neatly that way too. Now let's see if they blink. Of course I'll have to crank my truck up. Oh, they delay now. Alright, well before I go doing all that, I got straightened wires here that I need to figure out where they go and where they come from. Okay, they go straight through the wiring grommet, okay. And firewall. I did check them already, they're not hot wires, so on that count, I guess I'm good. Now let's look at that. Great big old bunch more will come out. And if you don't drain it, you're just missing out. Well, there might be a few drops in there, but they're very few. Mobil 1 turbo diesel 5W40. See owner's manual. Thanks a lot, Dodge. Of course, what I expect. R134 air conditioner. Got all these stupid stickers telling me about the dang air conditioner and nothing about the oil. Do not apply more than normal 12-volt electrical system during charging or jump starting. Engine and starting system failure could result. Well, whoop-de-doo. Now, I've been looking at grills for this thing, and I'm going to put you a picture of what I'm thinking about putting on here up on the screen right now. What do you think of that? Now, holy crap. I guess that's supposed to be on there. That's not build up like I thought it was. What looks like a plastic molded tip on the end of my dipstick. She's full. Brutus. Guess I've done good. Don't have to worry about it running low or anything. It's just right there, just a hair above the full mark. see, are no longer blinking. Whew. Changed out the grid heater. Should be good to go now. Now, what I'm wanting to do is get those the dual turbos, and one of them rides up here, and then that one's supposed to take care of takeoff and up to about midway, and then it drops off. That's how I had it explained. And then the big turbo, that's probably about twice the size of that one, takes over for the high end, where you got boost going the whole time. It's not just to go faster, it's also to help you with power throughout the cycle of your pedal. I need to clean this engine bay. It looks grody. All that mud splashed up in it. But yeah, you guys are witness. 3 jugs, all it took. I don't know why I laid them back upside down. Not gonna get the last couple drops out. I'm cheap, but I only go so far. One thing I can say, while those vice grip oil filter wrench will work really well on my Escalades, it ain't worth a flip for this thing. Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever showed you guys those too. I replaced the yellow ones. Those are all LEDs up there. Now I got LED headlights. Got LED tail lights. Brake light or backup lights are still regular bulbs. So are the license plate lights. And that third brake light is also LED. And it's got backup lights up there too that are standard bulbs. I've got bulbs enough to change those too. I just haven't done it yet. And here in a couple of weeks, that little jewel right there is going to be flipped up. And pulling that trailer right out there, it's already got his go-kart on it. Now, probably wondering why oh shoot, I didn't think this through too clearly. Reason I shut this thing down is because I have to put it out of gear gotta put it out of gear and roll it back, because neither me or my neighbor, neither me or Michael can fit between the door and the post. Put the post right up, or the door right up against the post, and it's still not enough to squeeze through. Well, maybe it is. Okay. It ain't because I lost weight. Just easier to get in than it was before for some strange reason. Now, I got to stay over to the right side because he's got his new zero turn to the left, and I really don't want a bright yellow scrape down the side of my truck. But I can't go too far to the right either because I'll get a scrape of a different color. As long as that mirror makes it past, I'm good. Oh, home free. Okay. Now we're good. I'll leave this going for a little bit, let it cycle that oil. And we're taking my quick jacks up down to Georgia with us when we go too, so that and so if something goes wrong, he can just drive the cart over to his trailer again, throw it up on the quick jack, and do whatever needs to be done, tire changes or whatever. Whew. Alright, leaving that there. Making sure I got everything that I need to have. Not taking it home tonight. Ain't it pretty? Trying to get it where you're not directly in the glare, but there's thankfully not a way to make that happen. Oh God. Got to make sure that everybody's OCD is happy and it doesn't go past the middle mark on the concrete. There we are. Not too bad. His beams are off though. The passenger side one's right here, just down into the right of the door handle. The driver's side's right here. So I do have to adjust them. Plus they got like the half moon thing going on. Good enough to see by, but see, trying to think of where to pull. There's my cataract up there. It needs a couple things too, like the upper control arms. I've already done the mirror. Although the one on the driver's side I think's got a split in it. I got 2 more mirrors inside, same color and everything. And where's that tip pole? Oh, right in the middle of my bed. Okay. Got something for that. Starboard. And open up the stay on the gravel where I'm not interfering with her mowing. I may just come back over tonight and get the truck and bring it back over to the house. House is just right there where that light is. That's the light that hangs over my shed. Did I run over this? See, you can't see jack through these windows. Trying not to hit that temp stake that he's got in the ground over here. A little bit. There. And close the window. There's a Yeah, they didn't blink at all this time. They're not going out either. Oh, there they go. It does have a delay. Okay. I wasn't aware that this one had a delay. It's been a while since I drove this truck for one. Oh, dang it. My gloves and my Dr. Pepper. Oh, there they are. Hey. I'm good. As long as we didn't ruin my Dr. Pepper, I'm good. Well, that's all we're doing tonight. Since we're not putting the trailer brake in tonight. Just buttoning it up. Just straighten up my mirror. Oh, I screwed up. That's the truck muscles mirror. Can't really see very well, so I don't know how bad it's screwed up, but anyway, that's all for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one.